This video will walk you through a typical week with suggestions on how to pace yourself as you go. The first thing I want to point out is the calendar, and you'll notice that I've set it up with daily activities as though we were meeting in class 5 days a week. So now let's get into the first week and see how it might come together. The first thing I want to point out is all the parts and pieces. So this over here is what you will see when you log into Blackboard and you look for the videos for week 1. The green part over here is what you'll see in WebAssign when you go in to do your homework. And this row down here is the row corresponding to the first week of the course in the calendar. Okay, so let's see what happens. I would recommend that on Monday, you would work on section 1.1. Now, what that means is going to Blackboard and watching the videos for section 1.1. Now, as you watch the videos, you'll be prompted to go to WebAssign and work specific problems out of Finite Video 1.1 homework. Now, remember that watching the videos and working the video assignments are meant to mimic being in class. And what do we have after class each day? We have homework. So then you'll go to Finite Online Week 1 homework and you'll work the problems that associate with the section you just finished. So then you come to class on Tuesday, and again, coming to class is not actually coming to class, but watching videos. So on Tuesday, we would watch section 1.2, again, going to WebAssign and working the problems appropriate to the section, and then doing homework Tuesday night. We repeat this one more time on Wednesday, watching the appropriate videos, working the video homework, and then working the problems out of week 1 homework that fit with section 1.3. Now, notice on Thursday, I've called it finish up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to finish up any of the assignments that aren't done yet. And we're doing that in preparation for the quiz that we're going to take on Friday. Now, remember that the assignments in WebAssign have clearly labeled due dates. And so you don't have to do them on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday schedule that I suggest in the calendar. You can do them at any point you want to during the week, as long as they're done by the due date set in WebAssign. Now, most of the weeks are going to be like this. 3 days worth of videos to watch, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, finishing everything up on Thursday, do the quiz on Friday. The last thing I want to mention is that in the spirit of flexibility, you can work ahead almost as much as you want. All of the material for the course is posted both in Blackboard and on WebAssign from day 1. And for the most part, it's all accessible for you to work on whenever you want. Now, I do recommend that you work it in the order that it is listed in WebAssign. Do chapter 1 stuff first, do quiz 1. Finish chapter 1, work on chapter 2, do quiz 2. The part that's not quite available is the quizzes. Notice that the quizzes are in a slightly different color, and they have some of these extra icons here. Now, some of these I don't want you to worry about right now, but what I do want you to notice is that there's this little arrow here and an arrow here. What that means is that these two assignments are connected. This quiz will not open up early until you have achieved at least 80% on week 1 homework. This second quiz will not open up early until you've achieved at least 80% on the week 2 assignment. Now, don't worry, the quizzes will open on the day they're due, regardless of your score, so that you can still get them done on time. This is just to prevent you from working ahead too far, too fast, and not actually mastering the material at hand. That's a walk through a typical week in our course. Now, remember, you don't have to follow exactly the way I laid it out. As long as you meet the Sunday night deadlines, everything will be fine. As always, please don't hesitate to reach out with questions as you have them. I want to make sure I'm here to answer anything that you need to know so that you can be successful in the course.